All right, man. So we are back. We're back to the Don's Journey. And today, this is definitely going to be one of my favorites because I just love this topic. Love this topic. And the topic of this video is how you are not your thoughts. And this is what I mean by this, right? Is that now, I'm going to get a little spiritual and whatnot, but the Bible explains how we are not the physical body and how we are spirits that possess a soul that live in a body, right? And your mind is the soul. You possess a soul, but it is not of you. It is not you, basically, right? You are the spirit. You are the thing that gives the vessel life, right? So a lot of people really and this is from Christians, Muslims, atheists, people that don't claim anything. A lot of people struggle to separate themselves from their thoughts. A lot of people really struggle, right? Which is why a lot of people are horrible or fail to meditate. Because as soon as a thought comes, they're just they get raveled up in it. And then now a million thoughts start coming at them, right? And now I want you to think of this. I want you to think of your mind as a highway. You, the spirit, you are overwatching the highway. And on a highway, there are cars, there are vehicles. In this scenario, these vehicles are your thoughts, right? Because, in a lot of sense, sometimes thoughts race, sometimes thoughts are slow, you know what I'm saying? The vehicles could go fast, slow, etc., right? And you, as the watcher, the overseer, you can choose which thoughts you want to shed light on, which thoughts you want to give attention, right? And some people, they think that they're a part of the highway, which is why their mind is all over the place constantly every day, and they never have a break, while they're always mentally exhausted, right? Because people fail to realize that you are not your thoughts. For example, right? Sometimes you will get the most sadistic, absolutely strange thoughts out of nowhere where you're like, how in the world did I think something like that? That is not of you. I don't remember what the scientific term is of thoughts like that. For example, right? I know a lot of us New Yorkers have probably have thought this thought before, but you're just waiting for the train and you see somebody waiting at the edge and you're like, and then you just get this random weird thought where it's like, push him over. I'm telling you, please don't tell me I'm not the only one, because I've been on TikTok and a lot of people have stated how they have had those similar thoughts. I don't remember what thoughts there are, but most likely I'll put them up on post edit, right? But we've all had thoughts like that before. These thoughts are not fake; they are real. But it it separates the normal people to murderers on who gives those thoughts light, on to who gives those thoughts attention. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing too. Please, please, please remember, if you ever want to deny yourself of something, don't say, all right, I'm not going to think about it, because I'm going to run a quick little experiment on you. Do not think of an elephant. All right. So I'm guessing, just like me, all of you watching have thought of of an elephant. Have pictured an elephant. I don't know it doesn't matter. It could be a cartoon elephant, a real elephant, an elephant that you're friends with. It doesn't matter. But I guarantee you, all of you have pictured an elephant. So please, like I said, the key to self-mastery and learning how to move within this body, within this life, is to master the mind and how the mind works. So One thing I need you to know is that you are not your thoughts, that you are an overseer of the mind, and your thoughts are like cars, and you can choose which car you can hop in and give attention to, right? Second, you cannot simply just say, I'm not going to think about that anymore, or I don't want to think about that anymore. Because guess what? You are giving the thought of you even thinking about it attention, making it pop up in your brain, right? A person that doesn't want to drink a Heineken anymore and wants to stay away from drinking doesn't constantly think about drinking. Like, oh, I'm sorry, doesn't constantly think of not wanting to drink. They simply do not give it attention, right? Where now, if the thought pops up, they don't even give it attention. They let the thought pass by. Your mind is a highway. You know what I'm saying? And I really want all of you guys to really, really, really get this, because this is a big, big step to separating yourself from this physical world and maturing in spiritually. So I really want you guys to get this, because this will be such a important step to self mastery and maturing yourself spiritually in this world and separating yourself from this physical world that you live in, because you are not a part of the physical world. You live in the physical world, but you came in as spirit and you will leave as spirit. um so whenever your mind is racing, simply don't give those thoughts attention. Whenever you have thoughts of insecurity, simply don't give those thoughts attention. Whenever you have thoughts of self-doubt, simply don't give those thoughts attention. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Oh, what if he's doing this, or what if she's doing that, or did I fail this test, or I could have did better. I could have got an A instead of a B plus, or whatever it is. Oh, I could have did 10 pull-ups instead of 9, right? Simply do not give it attention. You should only give attention to things that will progress you. Positive thoughts, positive affirmations, positive doings, positive whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, as soon as you learn this skill and learn how to separate yourself from this physical world, to know that you are not your brain, you are not your mind, and that you are just an overseer, and you can choose whatever thoughts, whatever ideas that you would like, you will rule. Because this is the thing, you cannot you cannot be a boss of anything without being a boss of yourself and learning mastery of yourself. And when you look at some of the greatest men and women alive, David Goggins and Serena Williams and all these different people, right? They mastered their self to then master whatever craft, to then to being able to be such great in whatever craft they're in, because they mastered their self, you know. So please, 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 please remember that you are not your thoughts. A negative thought comes by, that is not of you. Disregard it. Let it pass. Don't say I'm not gonna think about that anymore. No, 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 because it'll continue popping up. Just it'll pass. It'll pass. It's that simple. Because like I said, even the most secure people in the world still have thoughts of insecurity. It's what you do with those thoughts of insecurity. I consider myself a very secure person, and I still get thoughts of insecurity. I'm like, oh well, is my hair a little rough today, or is my skin a little rough today, or my beard is not connected today, blah blah blah, whatever. You know what I'm saying, right? But it's about what you do with those thoughts. Do you let it pass you by, or do you give it attention and give it water to grow? And I'm gonna give you a little more Bible as well, right? It states that the adversary throws fiery darts at you, and these fiery darts, because you know, our adversary has access to our brain, to our mind, he can throw all these thoughts at you. He could throw all these weird thoughts about you, about your self-image, about your relationship, etc. Right? And like I said, your job is to block those thoughts, dodge them. You know what I'm saying? And give them zero. And when I say zero, I mean zero attention. So yeah, I really want you guys to really practice this. And this is the thing, once you practice this, also start practicing meditation. So then you'll be able to really truly separate yourself. Because this is the thing as well. Meditation will truly, truly, truly teach you that you are not your thoughts at all. Because like I guarantee you'll be sitting for 10 minutes in meditation and then all of a sudden you'll start thinking about something that you haven't thought about in a long time, whether positive or negative. And your job in meditation is to simply let it pass. So yeah, so that's the video. And that is that you are not your thoughts and that your mind is a highway and you are an overseer. Don't let your thoughts overpower you. Don't let your mind overpower you. Soon I'm gonna get a tattoo that says, I own everything in this world. And it's not in a pompous state. What I'm saying is that in achieving self-mastery, nothing can stop you.